Hey, what's up everyone, Blade here, and welcome back to another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and showing off one of my newer accounts here on Global, seeing that I just realized I never showed it on really video, and I was just like, well, I got nothing else to really go over today, so let's go ahead and go over this. If you guys are interested in it, be sure, of course, to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing all types of videos, so if you got one that's maybe in the back of your mind as well, be sure to leave a comment, and I'll be sure to feature the comment in that video. But one other thing I want to say, we are streaming once again today, so if you want to stop by, go ahead and do so. We're going to have a lot of fun, be grinding this account as well, and trying my hardest to help as many people out as possible. We're trying our hardest to hit 20K before April 18th, being the CNTW and KR anniversary of P5X, as well as my birthday. So all the help, the better. But let's get into the video. So I want to say a day before Rico came out, or maybe, yeah, I think it was a day before when that update was happening here, I made this account, or got me an account here that pretty much was just sitting, right? This account was just sitting no matter what. They managed to get, of course, the A1 twins on there, and that was pretty much it. Nothing else was on the account for me, and I just mainly had it just chilling, sitting around, and I wanted to grind it on stream. It was supposed to be a free-to-play account only, but a viewer, a couple viewers have sponsored a few pools and everything like that. So I really can't call it a free-to-play account anymore, because I won't lie to you guys. If we go ahead and take a good look at what's been bought so far, not out of my pocket, but from other people here, we already have bought, like, I think our monthly was bought or something last week. Yeah, one of our monthly things here, as you can see, have been bought, or both of these. This one's been 2, this one's been 1. We've obviously bought all of these out up to 65. We still have premium currency. They ended up buying me these 3 here as well. So obviously I can't call it a free-to-play account anymore, but I have not put any money in it myself. I will say though, we managed to get really far, because on this account we've mainly had a lot of good luck. With the pools that we've had, we really did not do much. I was gonna do straight up only my pool plan and sticking with that. So we had the A1 twins. They only have the 4-star weapon here. We ended up having getting good luck yesterday, I think, or it was like the day before. We got Marion, and we actually ended up giving her the 60 shard dupe. So she has her A1. No weapon just yet, still with the 4-star weapon. We didn't have Rico, which I ended up pulling. Got her pretty awesome. Got her early. I think it was at 50 pulls that we got her. Got her early, which was awesome. Ended up getting her weapon at the 80, winning the 50, well, 70 at winning the 50-50, which was also pretty darn cool. And then, or either we lost it, I can't remember. I think we won this one, but lost cords here. And we ended up getting that. And then I ended up getting the A1, which I honestly was not going to do, but the same person who sponsored a lot of the pulls on the account ended up going ahead and saying, nah, you're going to do it again. Pulled, of course, and managed to get the A1, I think around like 70 or so, which was also on the guarantee banner. Pretty darn awesome. Happy about that. Looks great. And then we ended up getting cord. This was early. I wanted to grind up cord here. I'm not going for the A1 because I'm getting her on anniversary, but lost, I think, to her weapon once, which gave me one of my 4-stars weapons. I think it was Soy's weapon itself. And then I had to go to full pity to get her weapon itself. And we still have a bunch of other things to go through. So we got, of course, our man Soy's weapon. We have the 4-star Rico's weapon. And I think we have, yeah, we have Leo's weapon. I'm pretty positive I just recently got it. Yeah, just from the little missions that we have. So that's a free-to-play one that I got. And then I do believe we have Florette's weapon. So everything else we are still missing. We still have a couple characters. We end up getting 1 dupe on our Morgana, 2 dupes on our On. And then we just recently got Rin, and we have Ryuji. So right now the account's looking pretty decent. What I'm trying to do is follow my pool plan that I posted a couple days ago to pretty much keep going. But here's the cool part. So we are currently sitting on about 15K pools here. This is just this is all grinded up currency, by the way, right here. This is my paid currency. These, of course, are just leftover tickets I end up having. So we have 15K coins, right? Good part about us is we've already done so much. And what I mean by so much, I mean, if we take a look at what we have to do now, we are done on our main story. Want to know how? We underlevel cleared all of the game here using just the twins. Now, a lot of people have a lot of problems with clearing here. There's always a lot of issues. I can tell you one thing. we were about 20 levels under. If not, I'll give myself a little bit of a knockdown. How about this? I'll just say we're like 10 to 15 levels under, right? Even though it's around 20. And we ended up beating Akashi, which is awesome. We got past Akashi. We fought all the bosses on there, all the little mini bosses. I do believe the only thing I have to do now is go back through Mementos and do this last palace. Now, Akashi's palace is fully completed pretty much. All I have to do, as you can see, is 5 enemies. That's because inside of the blockade areas, the upper blockade area and lower blockade area, aka all mental tower, those I ended up leaving last night because we were freaking going crazy. I genuinely was just like, okay, I gotta complete all this stuff. Those bosses are whooping my behind. So as you can see, everything is fully 100%ed until we get to the mental tower area, where we have the small ones that are completed. Of course, these are all done, but it's mainly these. So as you see, there's a boss right there that will get this place to 100. There will be a boss around, let me find another one here. Should be one in here as well. One boss there, one boss there. So 2 of them in this place. And then if we check the electrical tower, we have 1 boss here, which are all just very deadly. And then a boss here. I'm gonna try and knock them all out today to see if we can end up winning, but obviously those are gonna be the hard ones, so I don't expect to do it, but obviously you guys see what we've been doing. All of the story has been complete. When it comes down to our main, or at least our mementos here, we've been pretty decent. This is Pazuzu, so I really don't want to mess with him, but I'm gonna have to take that one on later on today. We got to beat this boss, which is the trumpeter boss, and then I have 2 more areas of mementos to really go through. Technically 1, and then the final boss down here to really go through and prepare for the next update. But we've done a lot when it does come down to this, and we still have so much more to complete. I haven't done this week's Sea of Souls. Once again, the account is still pretty dang new, so obviously we're at the bottom of the barrel right now. I don't think they have the instant rank up amount. I know on TW, once you get a certain amount, of course, you are able to just rank yourself up, but I don't think this is the case on the global just yet. So obviously we're at 1st star, which is perfectly fine here. When it does come down to our Velvet Trials, we have not done any of those pretty much. As you see, we have 0 out of 75, 20 out of 75, 17 out of 75, 21 out of 75, and 45 out of 120. Mainly because I have not been able to do them just yet. I was trying to get up my account first and pretty much just get through the story. And we've been doing just that, and it's been working like a charm. Still don't have, of course, Heart Rail because I'm being a little lazy and I don't feel like doing the Metro of Desire mission, but we're going to be knocking that out later on today and getting us more gems. Now, one other thing that I do want to do is I have this key and I'm trying to get more of these keys so I can at least do all of them and have them completed. Yes, I do know before anyone harps on me, but Blade, technically it costs, you get a lot less for what you're spending on this, blah, blah, blah. You get more pools if you just go ahead and exchange out the pools instead of the key. Yes, I do understand that, but I'm a completionist to heart, so I do want to complete those. What I'm probably going to end up doing is farming these out because I do need revelation cards. So instead of farming out revelations, I'm going to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, go ahead and get these materials out of here while also getting the revelation cards, which is going to help me out quite a lot here in the long run. So we're going to do that later on. And then when it comes down to anything else, we just have a ton of stuff to do. Like quite literally, when we check our plans, all of our plans are cooked. Like we have not progressed that far at all. If you can see, technically we should probably, let's see, 63 is going to be happening today. So this is all going to be possible. 66 is not going to happen. So I can get up to step 4, which is easy, which is going to be possible. This is going to give me my A3 on, which is going to be great. And then I'm going to go for either another weapon on, which is probably what's going to happen because the rest of these weapons are kind of trash. So I'm probably going to min-max my on to death, maybe get Ryuji's, but most likely min-max my on to death and make her as good as an AoE DPS, so I can have an AoE DPS and my twins can be my single target DPS and just optimize a lot of my pullings. When it does come down to some of our our events here, we still have all of these to do. Of course, we have the Tycoon to do, and then we do have our past events. Past event wise, we have not done any of CrossFate just yet, pretty much. So that's a lot of gems there. And we have not done this CrossFate either. So we still have a lot of stuff to really do. including our synergies that will rack us in a lot of gems. I actually ended up calculating how many gems I can get from this since I have not done any of these, and it brings me up to like I think 18k. So if I have what I have right now, I'll be around like 33k if I can get them all to 15, which is going to be a duty I'm gonna try to do in the long run. So very excited to really have this. It's gonna be hard to, of course, get everything on up. I have a lot of things to really do around the city, and we're gonna try to knock out majority of this on stream. So if you guys want to see how this account does progress, be sure to let me know. Any tips to getting started, any of that, of course, let me know as well. And if you're free to play as well, anything. This account may not be fully free to play, but for the time that we've been on it, which have been like 5 days maybe of actual just playing and nothing else beforehand, because I was not doing dailies or anything on it. But from the time that we had it, which has been like 5 days, I can try to help you either underlevel clear or anything, because Akashi got dog walked. If you need tips on anything, I will be able to try to help you guys as much as possible if you want to do so. But with that all out of the way here, hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the account showcase, I guess you can say. It's been really fun to do this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue locking in on this account because, man, it's having some fun. Also, if you do want to join a Companio, now we are full in our new sister guild, but if you want to join a Companio, I'm probably going to try and get another person to run another sister guild of ours, just so we can get more people in here. And I would love to have more of you guys inside of our little community. So if you want to be across these sister guilds in the what's it called, on the YouTube channel, obviously do let me know, and I'll try to get a Companio made for you guys so we can have another sister guild happening. But for now, thank y'all for watching, and peace on out.